There are 4 things you should never do when suffering from back pain. I'll go through the list, explain them to you with Ina's help, and at the end, we'll talk about the worst mistake you can make. Let's start with mistake number 1. The legs on chair position. All right, Ina, let's show them what position we're talking about. Often you have special cubes for this, where you simply take a chair. The patients are supposed to lie on their back and put their legs up just like this. At first, this gives you relief, but this relief, temporary relief, has a steep price because the main reason for back pain is this sitting position she assumes again. Everything here in the front is shortened, and that creates all the problems. That means if she is in a kind of sitting position again, as she clearly is here, the problems are just going to get worse and worse. That's mistake number 1. Never, ever do it. Mistake number 2. Please stand up. Often you are warned against bending over backwards, meaning move the hips forward and bend your upper body backwards. Why is this frowned upon? It does not make any sense biomechanically. Only by bending backwards like this can you compensate for the bending forward when sitting. So when you follow this advice to not bend over backwards, advice issued because bending backwards is painful, but this pain shows you that you must do this exercise and not shy away from it. Otherwise, you'll never get rid of the problem. The third thing you should never do when you have back pain. Please lie down as if you wanted to go to sleep in the side position. This is how most people sleep, on the side, either completely curled up like this in the fetal position or with one leg pulled up, mostly this way. You should not do this either. Quite the opposite. You should lie on your back. If you lie like this, at least with one leg or even 2 in the sitting position, you, in fact, make the problem worse. Well, how should you sleep? Ina, please go into the back position. This is how you should sleep. And if your hip flexor is so short that you can't do it, can't get your knees down, take a blanket, roll it up, put it under, raise your knees a bit, and now you have the position that is doable for you. And a couple of days later, you can lower your knees until you reach the point when you could stretch out all the way. And then you could use your sleep for a stretching exercise that helps to get rid of the root cause of your back pain. Now, the most severe mistake you should never make with back pain. It's about training your muscles. Please have a seat, Ina. A lot of people, patients, doctors, therapists, still have the notion that back pain is caused by weak back muscles, so we have to strengthen our back muscles. This is just plain wrong. Every massage therapist will confirm that when they massage the lower back muscles, it is all tensed up back there, that they have tight and overstrained muscles that can't become stronger. And why are they getting stronger? Please stand up, Ina. Sideways, please. Because if here in the front everything's too short and pulls your upper body forward, your back muscles have to pull you back all the time. So your trunk stays upright. That means they're getting a workout all day anyways. And if everything here is so strong anyway, why add more strength to it? The opposite is happening. If there is a pull in the front and even more pull in the back, that means there's even more pressure on the spine, so the discs get damaged, they might protrude, or even rupture as a consequence, and that's why mistake number 4 is the worst of all. Those were the 4 mistakes you should avoid. The worst, number 4, was training your lower back muscles where there is enough tension already. Please pass the word, in particular about back pain, since back pain is a big problem and affects almost everybody. Most everybody suffers. 70 to 90% of back pain is so-called unspecific back pain, and nobody knows where it comes from. Well, we do, and we also know how to exercise that back pain away. And these exercises, this information has to be spread. Please forward this video onto all your WhatsApp and Facebook friends, and tell all your friends who aren't online all the time, anyone who is suffering back pain, and there are so many out there. And there's no reason why they should be suffering. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up and help us educate people so we can stop the pain.